Of Chicago Bulls Central. The Chicago Bulls are facing off against the Milwaukee Bucks at home. This could be an absolute massacre. The Bulls' second blowout loss in a row. We're going to talk about it, have some fun, talk some shit right after this.
You are now tuned in to Chicago Bulls Central, your number one place for all Chicago Bulls news and content.
What's up, Bulls fans, man? Bulls versus Milwaukee Bucks. I just don't know, man. I don't know how to feel about stuff with this team anymore. I don't know how to come in here and give any type of expectation. This team sucks, man. And that's really what it just boils down to. Now, in brighter news, Ernulap Batim and Adama Sanogo have both been called up. They will be available today. That doesn't necessarily mean they're going to be played, but they will be available today for the Chicago Bulls as the Bulls look to string together some type of hope. Alex Caruso is in, Zach LaVine is out, and DeMar DeRozan is a game time decision today. So there you guys go on that one. Yeah, this is about to be an interesting game. This game may very well be over with by the end of the first quarter. It has every possibility to that. Every possibility of this game being fundamentally over with by the end of the first quarter. That's something that could absolutely happen in this game. Absolute shellacking, a murder, DOA, dead on arrival. That's crazy. That's wild. Like it when it comes down to it, and you really look at things, this Chicago Bulls season really feels like a season where we're winding down to the end, and we're not. The suffering has just begun. That's why when I said to the other day, I said, "Hey, the suffering has just begun." It was an episode like the pain hasn't even started yet on this season. And that's what we got to look forward to as Bulls fans. This is about to be a long ass season. That's just it. It's about to be a long season. And here's what I'll say right to it is that oh man, the Bulls team has talent on it, right? But when that talent seems to be over the season, there's only so much that you can do. And that's where it seems at right now is that this team is struggling, whether it's the Zach LaVine trade hanging over everybody's head, whether it's the being upset with Billy Donovan and the coaching staff, whether it's not trusting the front office, whether it's just being upset with losing. Right now, this team ain't got shit going for themselves. And that's where you really look at things. And so, we'll end up seeing it, man. We'll end up seeing. Let's see how you guys are feeling. We got Nas in the building. He says, yo, what's going on, Nas? Glad to have you in the building. Tay Holland says, as a Bulls fan, it's so hard to stay positive, but I do know better days are coming. The thing is, those better days may not be coming soon, though. On another note, I'm excited to see what we get back for Zach. We may not win the trade, but if we get some serviceable pieces to help, it's a win. Well, listen, I don't know if I can say just getting back serviceable pieces make it a win. Honestly, I'm going to keep it real with you. We're so focused on Zach LaVine trade, but we could also try to turn the season around. Now, I know that's impossible, but it's still early, too. If you know it's impossible, then it's not going to happen. It's not going to turn around. Folding my hands to pray. Please, oh, Lord, please allow the Bulls to keep this game within 20. Oh, man, that's crazy. Let's talk Bulls. Shout out to you. Quentin says this is a game where Kobe being consistent probably will be a major key to the Bulls not being blown out by 30. Listen, here's the thing, right? As much as I'm down on this team and the effort that they've been giving, Kobe White is not one of those players, right? With that said, also Patrick Williams has been playing better, right? He's been playing better. Julian Phillips may get some minutes today. We may get to see Ernulap Batim. We may get to see Adama Sanogo. I don't expect us to see Sanogo a lot, but hey, you never know. And here's the thing. When you face some adversity as a team, sometimes you're shocked at what comes out on the other side. I'm not expecting to win by any stretch of the imagination, but maybe this team fights hard and we see some things from some players that we didn't necessarily expect to see. And then maybe things go a different way in that sense, right? So ultimately, it's all going to be told on the court, and we'll see what that means in the long run. It is what it is at this point. It just is what it is, man. MC Season in the building says, what's good, Haize? Hope all is well today. I'm mostly okay, brother. I appreciate you. I wouldn't mind having Austin Reeves and Rui Hachimura on my team. Not only that every player that leaves LeBron ends up doing a lot better than with him. I wouldn't say that that's necessarily true. But listen, I mean, we'll see what happens with that. It would have to be more than them, but we'll see. What's good, Haize? Let's get this incoming blowout over with and done so I can go to bed. That's funny. Well, Zach will score 2 less points than he scored. That's fucking hilarious. Now that's funny. That's funny. I love how we're all know what the outcome is going to be, but we always come back to waste 2.5 hours of our evening. I mean, listen, you're diehard fans, right? And like I said before, I don't understand fans who like they can flip flop between teams or whatever. That's just not how my fandom has ever been. You know, it comes down to it. We'll see, man. Merkman 35 says, I wish they can all up a coach from the G League. Honestly, call up a coach from the G League. I mean, listen, that's not gonna like. I think sometimes we like as fans just want something different. Like he's a coach in the G League for a reason. If he was better than the G League level coach, it doesn't mean that they're not developing to be more. But if he was more ready for more than that right now, you think other teams in the NBA wouldn't be calling him up? I don't know about all of that, especially with Alex Caruso in the starting lineup. He definitely not going to allow Patrick Williams and Kobe White are looking to make a statement. Listen, I think sometimes we overstate, like, allow that. We've seen Patrick Williams suck with Alex Caruso in the lineup before. Like, that doesn't necessarily mean anything with that. They're either going to lose by 30 or win by 10 against the Bucks. Hey, Rulio, if that's what happens, bro, you called it first. You called it first. Thoughts on Julian Phillips' future in the league? I mean, hey, he has the skill. He's well-rounded. I actually talked about it on today's daily episode. Pat says, oh, shit, here we go again. Anthony Vargas in the building says, Billy needs to get this stuff together. I mean, listen, I've said this before. I truly think that Billy Donovan has coached this team to the best of his ability. Not the best that they can be coached. Not saying that a better coach can't come in and do better. But I really think Billy Donovan has tapped out on what he can do with this version of the roster. This game is over before it starts, but I hope we get to see some of the young guys getting more minutes today. I mean, you're going to have to get that, especially with Zach LaVine being out and DeMar being a game time decision. So, yeah, you're going to definitely see more young guys. Haize, over under 10 points for P. Will. I mean, I'm going to say over today. I'm going to say over, only because I think that, you know, with Zach being out, DeMar potentially being out, even to me, that probably means that DeMar probably isn't going to play a lot of minutes, which even if this game is a blowout by the third quarter, you're probably going to still see a lot of Patrick Williams. I think it's safe to say that Patrick Williams is going to have over 10 points today. I knew the season was over when I saw teams making trades and overhauling their rosters while our big names are signing Javon Carter, Torrey Craig, two players that haven't been great. That has nothing to do with it. That has nothing to do with like every team, every offseason doesn't make big signings. Like that's a fan and /2K mindset that every offseason you have to do it. You don't. And here's what I say. I understand why they signed Javon Carter and Torrey Craig, but also you weren't going to come into this season expecting Vooch to take the length of the slide that he's taken. It's bad. DeMar to shoot the worst true shooting percentage of his career that he shot, well, in the last 13 years. You don't expect those things. Zach LaVine to be playing like, I don't even know what to call it. Like, those are things you don't necessarily expect, right? So that didn't mean the season was necessarily over. Now, you could say that you didn't see, well, I mean, you could say whatever, like your feelings are your feelings, but I wouldn't say that necessarily meant the season was over with. P. Will, come on, my guys. Let's go. Listen, P. Will got to come in and do something, bro. Cordell in the building says, let's see what the young Bulls do. Basically have no choice but to play OB and Julian. Shit, maybe even no, you have a choice. Like thinking that a Billy Donovan coach team doesn't have a choice but to play somebody. Let me tell you, let me go on this of players that can play before we see Adama Sanago and Ernest Bidham. So Kobe's playing. Patrick Williams is playing. Nikola Vucevic, Ayo Dosunmu, Javon Carter. I already said Alex Caruso. I think Alex Caruso, Torrey Craig, Andre Drummond. They're all getting off the court. Terry Taylor may get off on the court before those guys. So I won't say that it's a foregone conclusion that they're going to play. So I hope that they're going to play, but I wouldn't say that that's necessarily going to be for sure on that one. I hope Pat and Phillips get playing time. That's all I care about. Well, Patrick Williams is going to get playing time regardless. We'll see about Julian Phillips. I need Pat and Kobe to start playing like it's their team at this point. No reason to defer anymore. Yeah, because that's not the game plan the coach comes up with. They're always going to defer as long as they're on the team and playing. They're always going to. And that's how it's drawn up. Billy Donovan isn't all of a sudden going to start not calling plays for Zach LaVine and DeMar DeRozan anytime soon. Man, I checked out on watching games. I just want to see change. If they would give time to develop rookies, I would watch because watching this crew of vets is stressful. Listen, a lot of people share that mindset with you, brother. You're not the only one to say that. Quantrell says, "Hey, is your Bulls gear second to none? That sweater is legit." This is honestly, this is probably my favorite Bulls sweater now. I used to have a red one. It was very similar to this. It was red, and like this part was white with red with red and black with red lettering with the black outline. And fuck, so I love my dog, right? Love my dog. I've had the dog. He's what? He's old. That's all I know. He's old. Some reason, randomly, he just decided to the sweater was like on like the edge of my bed or something. I can't remember where it was. This was before I even started doing Chicago Bulls Central. The sweater was on the edge of my bed. I went and got in the shower. I came out the shower. When I came out the shower, all I see is shreds of my sweater. I literally looked at the dog and I was like, if it wasn't for me going to jail and the love that I have for you, I would choke you right now. Like, I really would. It was my favorite Bulls sweater, bro. I hate it. And I can't find it anywhere anymore. Like, and that's always, like, when you don't need something, they're in stock out the wazoo. You can see the same Bulls shirt for 3 years in a row. The moment you either wash it, it fades, whatever happens, it gets ruined in the dryer, whatever happens, the moment you be like, oh, I bet I saw it on Fanatics 2 months ago. It's out of stock. Every single time. The pain. Can you hear the pain in my voice? But that's why when I saw this one, I was like, oh, I got to get it. I got a cop. Y'all should have seen the fit earlier. Like, the whole entire fit was fire. I ain't got on no pants right now. I'm just playing. I swear the meat is protected while I'm doing this show. I promise you. Aside from City Edition jerseys, they need Pity Edition jerseys where they aren't allowed to have Chicago. That's funny. That's actually funny. Somebody with some Photoshop skill, go design that. Patrick was pretty good against Giannis, generally speaking. As much as anyone can stop Giannis, I mean, he's played sometimes. Like, Giannis has cooked him sometimes as well. With Caruso out, it's probably Kobe getting blasted in the third row. First of all, Archangel, I need you to think about what you're typing, brother. I need you to think about what you're typing. He's getting blasted. I don't want to see Kobe White get blasted. Came in late to chat. Zach is out, and who else? Zach is out, Caruso's in, and DeMar DeRozan is a game time decision. So there you go on that one. P. Willie dropping 8, 2, and 4. That's funny. Every one of your predictions is always wrong. It's always wrong. You know, Bulls fandom is in a weird place when a game where Zach and DeMar may both be out is the game I'm most excited to watch in a while. I can definitely feel it. What's good, Haize? I think I'm going to lose, but I think it's going to be a closer game than people think. Hey, listen, I hope that you're right on that. I am expecting a blowout. If we get anything better than that, I'm okay. What's up, Haize? In your opinion, do you feel like Alex should be dealt? I feel like he should be moved on and go to Kinder. Here's the thing. Everybody says that. Like, why do you want to send a player that, A, loves being here, is good for the young players, brings heart? Like, why is it just, we don't owe a contender shit. Why do we just want to gift teams championship pieces, right? The thing that I said, and I said this over on Locked On Bulls today, there's no rush to trade Alex Caruso, and there shouldn't be. Now, if somebody calls and offers you a deal that you can't turn down, okay, cool. But take a while and see what the next version of this team looks like, right? And then decide, because, you know, Alex Caruso's value is always going to be high. Alex Caruso's value isn't going to go down any. He's on a reasonable contract. It's always going to be easy for teams to match. There's no rush. Now, I'm not saying that there's a world in which Alex Caruso isn't traded and shouldn't be traded, but if you're not getting a deal of your liking, you shouldn't just send him just to say, hey, go to a contender. At least not in my opinion, not when he's so good for the culture. Rondo 2 Raw says, what's good, Bulls family? Hope y'all good and ready for this Kobe White 40 piece tonight. Hey, listen, Kobe White scores 40. Shout out to that young fella. Hey, is the Bulls shining light of the 2023-24 season? Is Billy going to lose by a little margin, or is he going to bear back with a loss of 20-plus points? Wow. That's crazy. That's wild. This man just said, is Billy Donovan going to lube it up or go bareback? That's crazy. Zach is playing like Denzel Valentine. Very similar shooting splits. Maybe Acme can hire Kareem to teach Vooch the sky hook. There's really no hope. That's funny. Haize, as always, the gear's fresh. Will we have to look forward to, but our season feels toast? I mean, listen, it's early in the season. By the time Zach's traded, it'll probably be near mid-January. With there's still a lot of season left. The thing is that you have to change your expectations. To me now, personally, the biggest storyline of the season now is, can the Chicago Bulls get the right pieces back in the Zach LaVine trade? Wins and losses doesn't matter at this point in time. Like, because it just kind of is what it is. That's the way that this season is shaping up. Would we like to see wins? Absolutely. Do we deserve wins? You goddamn right. But are they going to come? That's the question. Are they going to come? Probably not. If DeMar doesn't play, I think he have to play the team for at least shooting purposes, but it is Roger from Doug we're talking about. Exactly. Like, you never know when it comes down to Billy Donovan, right? You think Billy Donovan has to do sensible things, but it's not necessarily true. We got Kenny B in the building. Says, what's the word, Haize? Definitely gonna smoke us like a big old swisher. I'd be highly surprised if we win, especially if Debo don't play. If we win this game without Zach LaVine and Debo, just be on the post game show, because I'm gonna have fun. It's gonna be a lot of fun at that point in time. How many times do you think P-Will will dribble the ball in his own foot today? I don't know. He's been learning the wrong things for Zach LaVine. Patrick Williams should not be having the Zach LaVine special. I'm not saying every team has to make big trades in this offseason, but let's not act like we ain't see this coming based off what we saw last season. We were already a bad team. We didn't improve. No, we did improve. We improved in the margins. And no, nobody expected the Bulls. Even the Vegas odds that had the Bulls winning 35 games didn't expect the Bulls to be this bad. So no, anybody who told you, oh yeah, I expected the Bulls to be this bad, they're capping. Because nobody expected the Bulls to be this bad. There's no reason in looking at this roster of why the Bulls are this bad. You can say not be over 500. You can say be worse because other teams got better. But to be this bad, anybody who tells you I predicted them to be this bad is capping. Period. They're capping. This is uniquely bad. The only time you expect a team to have 5 wins at this point of the season is if they're rebuilding. You do not expect a team of the Bulls' stature and the names they have on this team to be this bad. Love that ivory and brown gear. Listen, it is what it is. It brings out the brown in my eyes. You can't see it on the stream, though. No, I'm just fucking around. Can we all congratulate NBA young? What? I don't care about NBA. Don't bring up dumbass rappers on here. Maybe the vets getting traded is a good thing. Could be the key to force Billy to quit since he doesn't like playing young guys. It's not that Billy doesn't like playing young guys. If go look at OKC. He played a lot of young guys very early on. Lou Dort played for him basically right away, if I'm not mistaken. So that's wrong. I think we start looking at things and what our critiques are and try to act like it's even here. Patrick Williams started day one. Ayo Dosunmu came in and got minutes right away. The only young players he didn't play were Dalen Terry, Marko Simonovic, and now Julian Phillips. So it's not that he's against playing young guys. I don't agree with that. Marco says we need a live in-game analysis. I don't know if you're new here. I would never do live calls. It's just not my skill set, and I am way too passionate watching a game to do a live call. Trade Caruso to the Nuggets for a pick and Julian Strawther. That's a bad man. Just watch. Okay. Listen, I don't know why. Like, this ain't 2K. If he's that bad, the Nuggets ain't gonna give him up. They need a future too. We forget that Lillard always goes off against us, and now we got to see him 4 times a year. Is that true? Let's see. Damian Lillard against the Chicago Bulls. So Damian Lillard averages 22 points, 6.9 assists, and 4.1 rebounds against the Chicago Bulls. I wouldn't say that that's necessarily going off. If you look at look at Dame Lillard's last 5 games against the Bulls. I mean, there are some in there. So 28 points scored, 24 points, 44, 22, and 40, and 12. So it's not, the average is out. But before that, the 5 before that are 13, 16, 11, 13, and 12. So I won't say that he always goes off against the Chicago Bulls. Blow up or not, we need a couple of vets to show young guys how to be NBA professionals. DeMar is that for the offseason regiment, but Caruso is the guy showing them how to carry themselves on the court. Listen, no, there's no reason to keep DeMar. I can't get with that. We can talk all about the offseason regimen, all that bullshit. Get a goddamn nutritionist in here. Help them with that. Hire a goddamn trainer. Most of these players have their own trainers. That's what you need to do. You don't give on-court assets away for off-court regimens in the offseason. No, I'm good on that. I've been so depressed. I've only smoked a little bit of crack today, and it had been stepped on. You smoked stepped on crack, and you felt like that's something you needed to share with the public. I mean, hey, you got to do what you got to do. Yeah, every time Vooch misses a little layup, I want to punch my TV. Listen, Vooch and the bunnies that he misses, wild. Spicy Butter says, my little bro, good to see you. I'm very unhappy. I'm a real Bulls fan. I can't find comedy in this shit, but I'm trusting to have some type of turnaround somehow. I mean, listen, I have no idea if we're going to turn it around. I would love to, but I don't know, man. I don't know. Let's see. Ton Tile says, no lie, I thought we win at least 40 games. Geez. Listen, the same. Like, this is uniquely bad. Pat been putting up double-digit numbers the past 5 games. Exactly. Oh, we got Maurice in the building. Says, what up, Haize? You said the Bulls coaching staff haven't developed young players. How do we know if they was doing a good job, which Marco could have used Marco as trade bait? You can't use Marco as trade bait. Nobody wants his ass. And I think it's something to say as well that the fact of the matter is that if teams around the NBA saw potential in Marko Simonovic, somebody would have offered him something. So I get it that we're not good at developing, but you also, I don't know if you watch those Windy City Bulls games. And while Marko Simonovic can rebound and score, do not get me wrong, Marko Simonovic couldn't guard players in the G League. Like, he would get absolutely barbecued chicken every possession in the NBA. Last season, I thought the Bulls' unique identity was good D. That's what she says about me. This season, they lost that and didn't get a better offense at all. That's not what she says. My D stays consistent. I have very consistent D. But with that said, yeah, I mean, they've taken a step back in every season, in every stretch of the imagination. Aaron Mamba says Cooper Flag season is ahead of us. I wouldn't guarantee that. Not with what it seems like AK is willing to do. I would love to say that, but we'll see. We got a whole entire this season and next season to get through before we're worried about Cooper Flag season. I knew that Billy Donovan was stupid when he had Steven Adams on the bench in the Houston Rockets, didn't have any size besides the AG and Tyson Chandler. I mean, listen, coaches aren't necessarily perfect, so. Bulls are out there looking like Kyle Korver trying to guard Michael Jordan. That's funny. Your live reaction to the Caruso 3 for the win earlier this season was great. Would you like to see you start doing live calls? Not going to do it. Live calls are not my thing. It's not going to happen. Not going to happen. I am not doing live calls. I just read an article on Facebook that the Bulls are 25th in the league in regards of attendance this season. Jerry got to feel that's wrong. The Chicago Bulls are 8th in attendance. I don't know where you got that at. The Chicago Bulls have been 8th in attendance in the league. And I know that number is correct because that number came out before their road trip. And this is their first home game in almost 2 weeks. So home attendance didn't get a chance to dip. So the Bulls, that's completely wrong. If the Bulls ever drop to that low in attendance, you are literally going to see, I'm not saying you're going to see like AK fired or anything or the coach necessarily fired, but you're going to see a string of moves immediately. The Bulls will never drop below 25th. But the Bulls will probably never drop below. Keep in mind, during when the guard packs and that billboard went up, the Bulls were still like 14th in the league in attendance, and everybody freaked out about that. You will never see the Bulls drop to 25th in the league in attendance. The style this Bulls team plays with, they're literally destined to get off to a slow start. They don't play a full court offense that runs, and most young teams do at least have a lineup that does. Well, we do. Our bench unit does do full court, but outside of that, it's not just about full court. We don't move without the ball. That's what makes our offense so stagnant. We don't move without the ball. That rare live reaction earlier this season got me so hyped, and now look where we are. Exactly. Craig in the building. Craig says, hey, Haize from Australia. Bulls are killing my moods this season. Doesn't help. I have a Lakers fan as a fiance. Wow. Hope they give a good effort without Zach. Interested to see what trade happens. I think everybody's kind of watching to see what trade happens. Welcome back to another day of tears within 2 minutes of the game starting. That is funny. That's funny. Spurs are still worse than us, though. Wemby ain't that. Oh no, you TBO, you tripping? It's not Wemby that's causing the Spurs not to be that good. It's the fact that they got Jeremy Sohan ass playing point guard, bro. Like that. His solid defender. Don't get me wrong, but his basketball IQ, especially in late game situations, is fucking idiotic, bro. I don't understand why Jeremy Sohan is playing point guard anyway. This dude came into the league. He's 6'8", 230 pounds. There's no reason why Jeremy Sohan and his purple hair should be playing point guard. He's not. It's not good. It's not good. It's not good. So there you go. Kobe going to drop 14 and 6. I mean, I hope he drops more than that, especially with Zach LaVine not playing. That would be crazy. Okay, OTR, that's a major pause. What happened? I guess I didn't read it. Haize, what's good, family? We need a win so bad, my G. God bless. Hey, listen, we need a win. We need several of them, but it ain't coming. Wow, whoa, now I caught it. Whoa, what are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? Haize, good, bro. Do you think the front office choosing the coach over the player again, that it makes the organization look like even a worse organization than before Jimmy? Well, keep in mind, this is different. I think everybody compares it to the Jimmy situation. I know that's not what you're doing, but it's not. Jimmy didn't request a trade, and they chose a coach that they ended up firing a year later. Zach LaVine requested a trade. So that's where it starts getting into a different type of territory. So, it is what it is there, man. It is what it is. That man said unique D. That is crazy. That's wild. I'm only watching today's game so I can see Biggie Bay go absolute gap the cuppy coffee motherfucker. That's funny. Maybe the only win on the Bulls court today. Good day, GOAT. Hope the Bulls have the lube handy because they forgot to take it to Boston. Shout out to Bulls, Troy. That's funny. That's our second lube joke, and it didn't come from me. I just want it marked on the official record of Chicago Bulls Central that we have had 2 lube jokes on the show, and Haize did not make a single one of them. I just would like that marked on the official record. I want that. Whoever's taking the minutes for this meeting, please make sure you mark that on the official record. Haize, has not been the one to make a joke about lube. It's been everybody else but Haize. I just want everybody. I need that marked on the official record. That's what I need. That's crazy. That's wild. We need to sign Dwight Howard and trade for Josh Giddey immediately. Oof. Bro, what? Listen. You want Chris Hansen to be at the United Center? Can you imagine Chris Hansen rolling up like, so what are you doing? You showed up for it. Let me stop making jokes on that. That's not a situation to joke on. I'm gonna let it chill. I'm gonna let it chill. Steve-O in the chat to lift our spirits. Steve-O to lift spirits? Steve-O ain't here to lift no spirits at all. None. I heard on another pod, Pop explained playing Sohan and point guard as an experiment to develop him into the point forward Draymond type. The experiment ain't working because he's god stupid. Like, he's just dumb. He's a fucking idiot. Just fucking idiot. I hope they feature P-Dub. I want to see something since his confidence has turned. Hey, let's hope so. Let's hope so. I'm not an Acme fan, but if this idiot lies to us yet again, talking about being competitive, I will snap, find a way to get a chip, you idiot. So sick of a guy who does what to get chips, who has done nothing, maybe, I don't know, who doesn't want to get chips. Listen, I think he wants to, and I think, like I said, I understand the initial roster that he built. It didn't work. He's rebounded terribly from it. That just is what it is. It just is what it is. He's rebounded terribly from it. So why don't the Bulls use zone sometimes? We do play zone defense. We play zone defense actually quite often, but we're just not good at it. So then we get to go to switching. We've tried to go zone a couple of times. Let me not say quite often. It's not. Last season it was more often. This season has not been as often. So I was rewatching one of the old post-game videos, and Haize said Zach needs to go to Saint and say, son, I played like a bitch, goo goo gaga, had me dying of laugh. God, that's that's you went back on that one, Omar. That's crazy. That's a goated stream right there. That's when I was pissed that day. Okay, to Obama, if I was paid $40 million to entertain and inspire fans who pay much, Hatcher earned money to watch me play. Fuck yes. I will play hard if I don't care about the organization. I mean, that's easy to say when you're on that side of it. But yeah, I mean, you get paid, you should definitely do it. If Pat Will and Kobe has good game tonight, then that's a W for us, to be honest. I mean, in a sense, I guess. Haize, I think P Will a bust. That's just my opinion. He need to go. This potential shit is killing me. Well, I mean, you might as well then you may go. Not because of Patrick Williams, because everything's going to be built around potential going forward. Eads Instrument says, dude, you're the gold standard for lies. Am I? I mean, listen, I'm just crazy. That's what it really is. I'm really just crazy. I'm a functioning psychopath. And the fact that you guys rock with me as much as you do is crazy. But let's be clear here. I am a functioning psychopath. So there you go on that one. Now, the Bulls have not tweeted the starting lineup out, but they did just tweet DeMar DeRozan on the court in his Jordans. So in shoot around. I don't know. Read into that what you will. Let me see if I can check if there's been any updates anyway. No official updates yet. Oh, there's a quote. Billy Donovan was asked if he'd not start any of the core three. And he said this, I don't have a problem doing whatever's best for the team, but I would say if those guys aren't playing at an elite level, it's not the best thing for our team. So helping those guys play at an elite level would be more important. So what does that mean? As Casey Johnson basically translated, no. So listen, yeah, he's not sitting the core three. There you go. It's not sitting. Jerry's like a recovering gambler. He's always searching for chips, but keeps losing to the house. I don't think Jerry Reinsdorf cares. Like, I think a lot of people think that Jerry Reinsdorf is really more involved in the day-to-day of this team than he really is. Jerry Reinsdorf is somewhere smoking a cigar, getting his dick sucked, probably. I don't even think he's tripping off of it. OTR says, if we do play bad this game, I'm hoping to see Petty Roosevelt is done. Like for there's no reason for me to get involved as Petty Roosevelt. There's no reason for it. None. Knowing you're crazy makes you way less crazy than most of the population, in my opinion. I mean, hey, it is what it is there. That's actually a bull straitjacket. Exactly. Yeah, but listen here, Tay. Like, he's still 22 years old, right? 22, 23 now. There's still going to be people coming into the league young. And I'm talking about this from the standpoint of the Chicago. You guys know, I have a whole video saying that I'm over title of it is I'm over the potential of Patrick Williams. So he got to show me. But listen, especially if you're going to go into a scenario where you're going to play more young guys, Patrick Williams they're going to keep Patrick Williams around. So there you go. The fuck was that? Y'all probably didn't hear that. That was in my headphones. That was crazy. DeMar's ass needs to sit. I mean, that's all an ass can do, right? I mean, what does your ass do other than sit and shit? Like, listen, whatever talents you have, that's on you. That's between you and Jesus. I ain't got nothing to do with that. I want to be clear. I do not judge. None. There's no judgment in these bones here. I don't judge. Whatever you doing with your ass other than sitting, hey, shout out to you on that one, bro. Go make them coins, bro. Go make them coins. I don't want Delmar on the court anymore. All he does, as he has for his entire career, is get 25 and give up 40 points. Sit him with Zach. Well, he looks like he's out today, so there you go. There you go on that one. Vooch needs more plays ran through him than Mariah Mills. And don't forget the Lou. That's wild. No DeMar, no Levine. We may actually lose by 20 and not 40. That's crazy. Well, I mean, listen. You'll see. Nah, Haize, you know what I'm saying? DeMar needs to sit out this game. I don't know nothing. I know what I read. That's what I know. I know what I read. No, I'm just fucking with you. Yeah, I know what you meant. But hey, The joke was there. The joke was there, fam. It wouldn't have been stream. And I'm just gonna be serious the whole live stream. That's it. Just be sitting the whole entire live. I'm just gonna let you guys just wonder why is Haize not tripping? Why is Haize not tripping? And I'm just gonna say, yeah, that's what it is. C Red Fred is on CHGO. Shout out to C Red Fred. But yeah, listen, all I know is what you say, my brother. That's all I know is what you say, man. Lube ass jokes not on Haize. We just need an autocorrect of Nicole Louis Vuitton, and we get that's funny. That would be Shay. That would be Shay. That would be Shay. That would be funny. That would be actually hilarious. When I was incarcerated, watching the Bulls was the highlight of my week. What message do you have for those Bulls fans that are still in prison? Um, dig in, be prepared, and don't drop the soap. That's all I can tell you. Um, don't drop the soap, my guy. And then you have the fucking Reinsdorf. The Reinsdorfs are the definition of white fucking privilege. They don't give a damn about this team. They don't have no passion about this team. Haize. I said that? That's crazy. That's wild. It sounds like something I would say, though. Definitely sounds like something I would say. Bleach Report. We already knew Zach was out. DeRozan's out. I just announced that not too long ago. It's going to be interesting to see what the starting lineup is going to be. That starting lineup is about to be interesting. Super interesting. Pat missed almost an entire year with the minor injury that he has said was his worst nightmare. I think he's working to get past that mentally. We will listen. If it takes 2 years to get past that, then it's probably not going to happen. Dig in, Io. You want to dig in, Io? That's crazy, bro. That's wild. That's wild that you want to. That you just said that. You just announced that to everybody that you want to dig in Io DeSumo. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. You want to dig in Io, bro? That's wild. Yeah, that's crazy, fam. That's one like, I mean, I'm shout out to you for admitting what you want. Like, make your desires known, my guy. But I don't know if Io's gonna be with that, bro. Like, I mean, maybe he will. You never know. You shoot your shot. Maybe you'll tell Io you want to dig in, and he'll be like, bet, I'm down. I don't know. That's crazy. That's crazy, bro. That's wild, man. Maybe Zach can use this off time to practice on not having so many damn kids in our effing city. Whoa. What do you mean kids? Zach only get what so many kids? Does he only have the one? What are we talking about here? This season is so ass, and now we just sit here and make gay references the entire time and it's helping us get through that. Listen, I'm just reading the comment. He said, "Dig in, Io." That's what he said. That's you read it. I didn't just pull that out of nowhere. The man said he wants to dig in Io, bro. He literally said it. The man wants to dig in Io, bro. Like it is what it is. Like, hey, do what you gotta do, bro. We don't judge here. You got to do what you got to do. You want to dig in IO? Listen, I'm not one to judge, bro. I hope that you dig in. I hope you go down deep. And I hope that you make whatever you need to happen, bro. I really hope and pray that for you. Because that's what you want. Listen, deliver on that. That man said he want to dig in IO. That's crazy. I'm more excited about this game than I have in a while, knowing Zach DeMar is sitting. I want to see our young guys get minutes and play with heart. Winning isn't even on my radar. I mean, listen, there's something to be said about that, that where this bull season sits right now is not necessarily about winning. So we'll see. But we'll see. We'll see. All right, let's see if the starting lineup has been released yet. Like they went from announcing the lineup 30 minutes before to 15 minutes before. I wonder if that was like a mandate by the NBA or something. DeMar DeRozan has more baby mamas and more illegitimate children than field goals made in the set. Why you keep quoting me? Like, I get it. I'm a great. You ain't got to stand for me, though. You ain't got to keep quoting me. You ain't got to keep putting my business out there in the streets. Haize, you think if Vooch comes out playing like booty hole, you think, but why is there so many ass jokes tonight? What in the Mariah Mills is going on here? What is going on? It's just nothing but ass. Like, I guess the team is ass, so I guess that makes sense in a way as well. So there you go on that one. Even the social media guys giving up at this point. That's funny. Why release the starting lineup? It doesn't matter. Starters: Kobe White, Ayo Dosunmu, Alex Caruso, Patrick Williams, Nikola Vucevic. Alex Caruso starting at the 3. This is about to be a really interesting game. This is about to be a really fucking interesting game, is what this is about to be. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's wild. That's what it is. That's wild. Oh, we got Steve-O's waiting. I didn't even see you. Don't just be coming running in on my goddamn live stream.
What is wrong with you today, bro?
What you mean? What did I do?
You running into Ayo.
The dude said he wanted to dig in Ayo. I'm just reading the comments.
No. One day you gonna fuck somebody day up. They gonna be having a fucked up day, a rough day, and they came to you for therapy. They came for you to make them laugh.
Hey,
and your ass gonna make their ass end it all.
If they've seen me live stream before and they thought the place to come for therapy was me, hey, listen, they already fucked up, bro. You thought that you coming to me for therapy?
Hey, you do got a therapy hotline, don't you?
A therapy hotline? No, I don't have a therapy hotline.
Bro, you be after this, you be helping motherfuckers some therapy, but you go come on here and fuck somebody up. That's all I gotta say. You went rare form tonight, nigga.
I mean, shit, it is what it is, bro. That's all I can say.
This motherfucker with his cream Oreo suit on. This motherfucker feeling himself, goddamn.
Yeah, I am. There you go.
That's why I call your ass a gingerbread man ass nigga. That's why I call your ass that. You was chat. Please, especially for all my Chicagoans in the chat, please tell me, y'all all see this man be what he be posting. Tell me this man is not a third. Chat, tell me he not a third. And watch me work. Watch the chat. Watch the chat. This the most thermist motherfucker I know in my life.
You a bigger therm, bro.
No, I am not, bro. No, I am not, dog.
Steve-O. You've used the bad bilge filter a couple of times, my guy.
Filter. You can't talk about filters when you specifically get in front of the window at the right angle where the light is shining directly at your eye.
What you telling me is that you've been watching, though. That's what
I ain't been watching shit. I ain't been watching shit. It's just too many times I get on Instagram and I see your ass biting your lip. I want to see that shit.
I only bite my lip in videos, so you ain't never seen no picture me biting my lip.
You a fucking bro.
When have I bit my lip in a picture?
Don't make me bring it up. Don't make me bring it up. Don't make me bring it up.
What are you talking about?
You got chat. Go look.
What is this angle? My nigga got
I got your ass.
What we doing?
I got your ass.
What we doing?
I got your ass. I got your ass. All right, bet.
Y'all see why this is my little brother for real, bro. I love this dude, man. This is crazy, bro. How you feeling about this game, though, Steve-O?
I don't care. I don't care, bro. Did you see what we did last game?
No.
It was the third. It was the ending of the third quarter. This was C-Dub. You know what, ladies and gentlemen? Motherfuckers gotta get up for work. These motherfuckers don't care. We gonna try this again next week. Talk to y'all tomorrow in the stream. We'd even finish the fourth quarter.
Bro, that shit crazy, man.
Now tonight, I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't gonna lie. I'm about to watch Angel Reese return tonight. She back is on ESPN at around the same time. I'm finna watch both of that. I'm finna have fun. If y'all willing to watch the game, Haize don't do that shit. He should pop in because it's gonna be boring.
Now, what do I always say? What do I always tell you?
You think bro.
I ain't never even said that on the live stream here on Bulls Central.
First of all, I got long hair. That's one thing. 2, he's lighter than me. 3, I don't have blonde hair. 4, that nigga face beefy as hell. 5, don't kind of bake me when you just said another nigga got a unique dick. So before you come at me, OTR, what the hell OTR stand for?
I don't know.
Don't come at me with that
on the
shit.
rim. That's what it stands for. On the rim. There you go.
So you JDH. Let me shut up.
No, JDH be eating stripper ass. That's a whole different. Now somebody said, "How are we more light skinned than Pat the Designer?"
Now, who said that? Now,
I don't even remember. I just
that
saw,
motherfucker look like Ernie.
First of all, nobody, neither one. You won't find a picture. Neither one of me and Steve-O's Instagram is light skinned. What is he looking at?
What is his head doing? Who you pointed at?
Who you pointing at?
But that bad head look like a cucumber, bro.
That's crazy, bro.
That shit like a corn on a cup. That man look like that. If I swear to God, if they do Elmo on ice, he gotta play Ernie.
You're not gonna flame my bro. That's crazy.
No, because when he flamed me, you ain't fuck that. No.
You know what? Let's send Pat the Designer a link. Let's get Pat the Designer in the last 15 minutes before we get in. We might as well just go ahead and roast everybody. Fuck it.
You want to talk about the star lineup? What's the star lineup again?
I don't even remember. What is it? Kobe, Caruso, Io, Patrick Williams, Vooch.
Yeah, I'd rather fry his ass.
I'm sending Pat the link now. There you go. I'm just gonna play mediator. That's it. We just sent you the link, my guy. Just sent you. Y'all finna be in for a show because these motherfuckers is about to roast the shit out of each other. Like, we waiting on Pat. Hopefully Pat can get in here while we still got some time.
You sound like a chubby version of Emmanuel Hudson. I see, bro. First of all, you and this motherfucker looking like Corbin Blue. I ain't finna go into
what is this? Wait a second. He said Pat, my guy, but he looked like the tomato from VeggieTales. Whoa, that's
VeggieTales is a throwback though.
That's crazy.
VeggieTales is a throwback though.
Hey, bro, I haven't seen the episode of VeggieTales in God knows how long. Oh wait, did I send him the right link? I think so. Hold on. May not send him the right link. Hold on, Pat. I'm sending it again now. I think he got cut off. There.
I'm not even finna. Some of y'all shit. Y'all can tell y'all didn't grow up in baking people because y'all. That was bad.
Angel Reese is a cutie, but I'm all Aja Wilson.
In terms of looks, I'm just saying. Yeah, cool. She need to get in the gym with fucking Asia. That's what she need to do.
Yeah,
no cap.
Yeah. No, she needs to stay out of the gym and get in the books. That way she can play more often now.
I don't even think that was the case. Because if it's that low and you back,
I told you get a video out, and now she's back. There you go,
bro. She wouldn't release shit. She would give us nothing. Like you was gonna say, like, because
where Pat at?
Oh, he being light skinned.
Oh, you know what it is.
Oh
he
got that shit.
He had to brush his fade, his weak ass fade before he came in here. That's all that is.
What fade?
Anyway,
Pat,
I said what I said.
You my brother, Pat. But I done told you once. I told you twice. Stop growing that motherfucker out, bro. Keep it cut, folks. That's all.
Pat gonna get them braids, bro. That's what's gonna happen.
I swear, hey, you come out this motherfucker like Primo. I'm telling you now. Don't do that. Don't do that. Everybody, I know that's the new wave. I know everybody want to grow their hair. It ain't meant for everybody.
And there he is.
Hey, Belly, Freaky Belly did this.
Look, wait a second. He got a filter on the damn. I'm just fucking.
Hey, no, it's a new camera. You see the blur in the back. I'm killing it right now.
What camera you got?
New lens, I should say. I got the 14 to 140 on this mug. Great lens. First off, Steve-O out here with suspect lighting in his room, bro. This man got the lights off and the fan on, bro. This man built like he built like.
You look like an
excellent
excellent maker of candles in this motherfucker. First of all,
fam, this what you want to do? That was a terrible opener for you, bro.
Opener,
you got candles.
Bro, this ain't no damn
bro.
show. Talking about opener, boy. Get your can opener head ass, boy.
Bro, you got bad knees out here, bro. You like
bad
a bumblebee.
Knees.
I don't know how you
like a hip. Fuck
hey,
is you talking?
Hey, bro,
you built like a black fusion.
Bro, don't nobody know how your legs support your body, bro. Nobody knows how that is. That is a scientific phenomenon,
you built in
bro.
singular. Fuck is you talking?
Bro,
you all in one.
Bro, that hat's so tight on your head. We don't know if it's a fitted or a beanie, bro. What's going on out here? This man got
no hat fits on top of your head, right? That shit always has a point,
bro.
Your shit like a number one.
You see, I can't go as crazy as I want to. The baby's in the back out here, bro.
Bro, come on, bro.
My wife at home. My wife, she can't hear you. Yeah, I mean, I had to put the headphones up. So you're good. You can go as hard as you want. I'm just saying, bro.
I still feel bad. I don't want to do that.
You like a beanbag chair on a table. That's how you built right now, bro.
Your head look like a fart bubble. How is you talking about? Your shit look like a corn cup.
Yeah, you wearing a condom on your head right now, trying to talk about.
You gonna steal my joke? You gonna take my joke I use on DeMar Rosen? Are we doing this now?
You don't even. Who is Rosen? Who is Rosen? That man said Rosen.
You was Rosen. Your ass look like you was born on Rosen.
Hey, bro, that's where you get your latest car commercials from, bro. That's where you get the whip from, bro.
On naming. Fuck is you talking about?
Hold on, wait. What Omar on? He said Pat looked like light skinned Elton John with them glasses. Omar, I bet you got a gap in the middle of your teeth. You can't use straws, bro. Straws be messing Omar up, bro.
Hey, so what you just say? He got elevator teeth?
Hey, bro. Hey, he is he's showing testament to Mark Jackson every time he smile, bro. Elevator doors.
God damn.
Hey, man, I just came in here to fool with y'all real quick, bro. I got a whole show to do. You know what I mean?
I got to get up out of here, too.
That's the problem.
I got to do a whole show.
All right, Pat, appreciate you sliding through, bro.
Man, I love y'all, man. I'll holler at y'all later.
Let's pray.
Let's pray.
I don't want to watch this, bro. All right, bye, y'all.
All right, bro. Peace.
All right, y'all. I'll be back at halftime, y'all, man. Thank you guys for coming through. Shout out to Pat the designer for coming through and last minute notice to come through and flame somebody up real quick, man. We appreciate you guys so much, man. Be back at